Welcome to another wine review. Tonight we're actually going to be going through the 2014 Shiraz from Cooter and Cooter, from Kimberly and James Cooter. These guys, it's actually off their own blocks in McLaren Vale. Extraordinary little wine story. Their father, or just say James's father, is Colin Cooter of Langton Cooter fame. James himself also works for Hedness Wines in McLaren Vale, so it's really au fait with the region and what it can do particularly. Now, just on the initial pour of this bottle, we had a sniff and had a taste of it, and it was probably a little bit tight at first, but quite tannic, but in about 5 minutes on just a quick aeration, magnificent wine. Recommend that thoroughly. Any wine you're buying at about $15, even $20, $25 and up, probably aerate is probably a good thing to do. Decant if you can, but just aerate with an aerator, or even just get a couple of glasses and pour from glass to glass just to get some air into it.
Even just pour the glasses a few minutes before you want to drink them.
Yeah. The wine itself will actually micro-oxidation will occur and it'll turn into a really lovely drinking wine. And that's what this has done. It's become a really lovely, on the nose, it's got real blueberries, mulberries. Just on the colour profile itself, just deep and rich, velvety.
And right to the edges, doesn't fall away.
And palate way though, it's magnificent. Great velvety style. Just velvety tannins running all over your tongue. It's a full mouthfeel. Not a huge amount of spice running down the sides.
Is that real typical McLaren mouthfeel, which is what's so beautiful about a lot of McLaren Vale wines.
Yeah, out of McLaren Vale you'll find a lot of the wines particularly get that big full plush fruit. Some of them get a bit over extracted, but this one in particular is just really well made. Tannin structure is balanced.
It's quite an elegant little wine. Like, it's not a big ballsy knock your head off kind of Shiraz. It's quite elegant. I don't know if that's it because it's still quite young.
Yeah, well, 2014. It's had a couple of years on it. Probably recommend that it would be great to sell it for at least 10 years, but at about $25 to $30.
Who's got time for that?
Yeah, not really. No, it's a great little style. Now, on the wine itself, in the back palate, so a lot of wine drinkers think it's all about the upfront fruit. This itself has got lots of persistence in the back. It really holds the flavour. The tannins, the velvety tannins we talked about, still sit in the back palate.
Very broad across the back palate.
Yeah, the fruit is really rich, and it holds really well. Makes it a great food with even lamb, beef, any of the good proteins, or the heavier proteins. Fantastic with. I think they've done a pretty remarkable job of this. It's really good.
Actually, I've got to say that it's elegant enough to drink on its own. This one, a lot of Shiraz really you'd struggle with having it without food, but this one you could quite merrily sit and drink this one on its own.
Fantastic little wine.
Yep.
So cheers.
Cheers.